further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, I want you to welcome one of the featured authors here on the GMAP Broadcast Network, my friend, Mr. Jason. I'm going to put my announcer's voice on, Mr. Jason Beck. How you doing, man?
I'm do I'm doing great. How are
Oh,
you doing?
oh, please. I respond the same way all the time. If you have to ask me, I must be slipping. And I am grateful to have you here. Of course, you all can see him on the GMAP Broadcast Network platform. And in just a few minutes, I am going. Now, you're not going to see me, so don't be looking for me now. I want to focus on him. You know what,
Hey,
Jason?
where is he?
I am so grateful, man, that you accepted the invitation to be here with us and be a part of our broadcast network family. And of course, you have allowed us to be a part of your journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We
Well, no,
appreciate that.
the gratitude is all mine. Thank you for having me on the show and putting my book on your platform as well as in your partners list,
Amen.
affiliates. It's a pleasure. It's
Hey,
a pleasure to be here.
amen. You know what? With no further ado, Jason, why don't you do me a huge favor? Go ahead and introduce yourself. Why don't you tell us who you are and, of course, tell us where you're from?
Um, well, I'm a new author. I just published my first book. It's called If the World Only Knew, subtitled It's Time to Wake Up and Heal. Now, I live in Camrose, Alberta, Canada, so I'm way northwest of you. Um, so yeah, I guess I grew up going to a Catholic school and throughout the years studied science and spirituality, ancient wisdom, and all sorts of different things. And I wrote this book to sort of bridge everything together: the science, the spirituality, the theology. Um, I just think that there's so many conflicting ideologies out there, and it's really tough to know who we really are as a species. And so that's why I wrote the book. Um, as I had a friend once say to me, the Bible's just a bunch of useless stories and yada, yada, yada. And I just about fell over. I'm just, wow. And this individual went on to carry on a lot of adversities in other people's lives as well as his own. So that's why I wrote the book, just that kind of attitude out there, as if an atheist or agnostic approach to life. Um, so the book has 9 chapters in it, and I'd like to maybe list the chapters and talk a little bit about each one, give you an idea more of who I am in that sense, if that's okay with you.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so chapter 1 is called Our Power Within an Intention. Now, our power within is because we have a connection to God. And a lot of people think that we are separate from each other, separate from everything, which is not the case. Um, what we know today through science, if you want to get into the quantum field, it's quantum entanglement, means everything and everybody is energetically connected. Um, and it's also in scripture as well. Um, so that's what that chapter is about. It gets into how we can create the life of our desires, how we can manifest things in our lives through God, trusting God's voice. Um, Chapter 2 is called Passages and Parallels. Now, like I said before, that I'm trying to bridge science and theology and spirituality, ancient wisdom. So you'll see it a lot of that throughout the book with quotes and passages and that sort of thing. So passages and parallels, I talk about the ego, and I explain there's 2 types of ego. The innocent ego, I explain that we all have desires in life, whether it be material or monetary, and that's okay. But sometimes our egos can get inflated to where they're a conflicting ego, where we see everything as separate to the extreme. Now, when we do that, that's when we see narcissism, arrogance, substance abuse, all these kind of things. When in reality, with a connection to God, we see everybody as connected, as Jesus always said, brothers and sisters, where science shows that it's scientifically proven that we are energetically connected. So that's what that chapter is about. And so many, the world's problems are due to this illusion of separation. It doesn't matter race, what you do for a living. Everybody is created equal and the same.
Yeah.
And so go ahead if you want to step in and have any
Well,
questions or say anything.
well, I could get blown away because I know that this particular publication is going to be a very interesting read for not just myself, but as also for others around the world. Is this, in fact, Jason, a your first publication, or is this a follow up to some publications that you have previously written before?
I do blog, but this is my first published book.
Ah,
I've studied well over 100 books on theology, science, spirituality, and I just thought, excuse me, there's so many parallels with all of these teachings. So what I wanted to do is put them all together and sort of explain and show the parallels. For example, like chapter 2 passages and parallels. Um, give people a better understanding. It's not just science. It's not just spirituality. It's not just theology. Excuse me. Science is actually proving a lot of scripture, which I think is a beautiful start to where we're headed in this world. It seems with this COVID thing, there's been so much more division created. But I think maybe that ultimately it's going to bring people together. I think more people are coming out with books and such as I have, and the science, and um, all kinds of teachers coming out of the woodwork, um, spreading the word that we're all connected.
right. Wow. Well, again, I can't thank you enough for just simply giving us an opportunity to share your publication as well as your views. And of course, I
Right.
know there's going to be many people out there, Jason, that they're going to want to grab a copy. They're going to want to get more in detail as far as ordering and or reading your current publication. What would be the process for them to do so, if you don't mind sharing?
Well, if they wanted to go to my website, which is jasontbeck.ca, JASONTBECK .ca, and there's different links to that they can get it on Amazon. We actually have you on our website as well as a link to us and an affiliate. So we've added
Amen.
you on the website. Um, so there's Amazon, Barnes and Noble, all the bookstores, Google Play. You can get the book on, or they can just go through your bookstore. The book is there. Click on the link. It goes right to my website. Thank you for hooking us up that way.
Amen.
Um, I will promise you this: when you do read the book, you will come out with a vision of new possibilities of what's possible for creating your own life of purpose and meaning, as well as collectively as a humanity, individually and collectively, and how we can further serve and contribute in ways that enhance our lives as well as the lives of others.
Right. Wow. Well, you know what? It's just exciting. Thank you so much, Jason, for allowing us to be placed on your platform as well on your website. Of course, we are making plans as we speak to continuously invite you back here to the GMAP Broadcast Network to share even more in
Awesome.
detail, chapter after chapter, about what it is that takes place throughout the publication, because we want to be informative. We want to share with people around the world. Now, I know there may be some individuals out there that also would like to reach out and touch base with you. What's your connection now? How can people reach out and connect with you?
Through my website, jasontbeck.ca. They could sign up for, I call them WOWs, weekly words of wisdom. So it'll be different quotes and maybe just little blogs once a week or once every couple of weeks. They'll receive them just as for inspiration from the book. As well, they can sign up to a newsletter on there. My email's there. That's the best way to reach me.
Oh my goodness! And of course, again, we thank God for the presence of one of our featured authors here on the GMAP Broadcast Network. You can simply stop by gmap1.com. Click on the tab that simply says Featured Authors Bookstore. You will see a copy of the current cover that I'm showing you on our television screen and our split screen. You can click that copy. It will take you to the necessary location in order to get more intimate information and details about this young man, as well as the publication that he has disseminated to people around the world. Now, of course, again, we can't thank Jason enough for being a part of our broadcast network family, allowing us to be a part of your journey. And if someone were to walk up to you today and simply say, Jason, I appreciate what you've done. I have been following you. I can respect your journey, but what's next for author Jason Beck? What would your response be to that?
Well, I'm looking for feedback from the book. So anybody who buys the book, I highly recommend or I invite to send me an email, their feedback on the book. And what I want to do is take all that and everything that I've learned into another book.
Mm.
Also, my goal and my dream is to travel the world and put events together where we can invite different speakers. And we also own a travel agency. So, and my wife likes to organize stuff like that. So we'll see if we can get something happening that way.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? I appreciate that. I want you to immediately make sure you text me your phone number, because I just can't figure out which one it is on my phone, because I didn't put your name behind it. But at the same time, because my wife and I, we're planning to do some traveling soon. So I'll have to reach out. But of course, again, man, we just can't simply thank you enough for joining us here today. We have some awesome plans in store. I want you all to continue to show your love, care, concern, and support. Stop by once again, GMAP Broadcast Network. Visit the bookstore for our featured authors, as well as our partners page. And of course, don't hesitate to reach out and find out more information about this awesome young man, Jason Beck, and of course the publication that he has written, along with those that are yet to come. I do know that there's going to be more in the works, and you know, as long as you're sitting next to your wife is not going to let you stop there. So I'm sure there's going to be more
No.
to come. So, Jason, I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy schedule on today by being here. I do anticipate inviting you back soon, and very soon. I want you to know that if there's anything that we can do to continue to assist you in any way, shape, form, or fashion, by all means, don't hesitate to reach out to us and give us a call. I want you to know that the answer will always be yes, and you will never have to ask us twice. We
And
thank you.
likewise.
And of course, again, don't forget now, I'm going to be looking for my phone to ding on me in a few, because I want you to text me your phone number, because I'm going to have to give you a call. Let you know that we are going to be sharing this conversation with our social media platform, our YouTube channel, and beyond. So if you missed it today, you will get the opportunity to see it as many times as you like. We are once again
Awesome.
here with Jason Beck. Jason, thank you so much for being here. We
Well, the
want you.
pleasure's all mine. Thank you.
Amen. You know what? I'm going to make sure that I reach out to you, because there's a few things that I definitely want you to know, and what the next step is going to be. And I want you to know that we're going to place this out there so we can share it with all of our followers, our friends, our family, so they can know who Jason Beck is, and, you know, do their due diligence, show their love, care, concern, and support for you, okay?
Right. Love is essentially who we are, and we will make this world a better place. I promise you that.
Ooh, you know what? It's already a better place because you got the right attitude to get it started. So I am behind you 110%. Until next time, Jason, I want you to continue to do what you're doing. Be blessed and be a blessing to the people, okay?
Thank you, Pastor Kevin. Much love to you all, and thanks for listening and having me.
God bless you, sir. We appreciate you accepting the invitation. You have a great day, and we shall talk to you very, very soon. Don't forget,
You,
text me your phone
I'll,
number.
as soon as I get off air. God bless.
Have a great day, Jason. We'll talk to you
You
soon.
as well.
All
All the
righty.
best.
Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.